This is Barry live from Rehoboth Beach, Delaware on WKUTZ TV. We're going to show you some of the damage that was done here yesterday with the storm. The storm didn't have a name, but we'll just call it one hell of a storm. We got some ships coming into Delaware Bay, no problem. The waves are kind of high today, but yesterday these waves were way up onto the beach here, and you can see some black goo that the storm had washed up. I don't know what that is, but we'll have to investigate further on that and get back to you. But you can see that it's pretty calm today, and if you really wanted to come out here and catch some rays, sorry about the wind. If you wanted to come out here and catch some rays and have a day at the beach, you pretty much got everything to yourself. Nobody out here today. The water temperature is about 40 degrees, nice and cool, and the sun is a little behind the clouds, but we'll take it, you know, no problem. And then we're going to run around town here and show you some of the damage that the storm did yesterday. Here's where we had some sand actually wash up onto the road here that goes right by the ocean here, an ocean front. And they had some big tractors out here this morning getting the sand off of the road. It might take maybe some brooms or some maybe heavy industrial brooms to get the rest of this away, but I'm sure the city's been working very, very hard on this. Here is some of the actual equipment used here to get the sand off of this road and the parking lot here. And these guys are either on break or they're out to lunch or whatever, who knows, maybe they're taking a nap somewhere. But they've been working extremely, extremely hard to open these roads and the parking lot back up. We are at the extreme north end of the boardwalk here, and you can see where the water had lapped up over the grasses here up onto the boardwalk, and it looks like they got, you know, quite a bit of sand here on the boardwalk. And the city is actually working down there, you know, to clear some of the sand off and that type of thing. What'll happen, I've seen these guys in action before, and what'll happen is they'll get about 10 guys out here with industrial brooms and shovels and whatnot, and they'll actually have like 10 guys, and the 10 guys will be standing around and they'll be watching 2 other guys work. So it's quite an operation that they have that goes on down here in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. This is Ocean Drive, which is in North Rehoboth Beach, and we do have some standing water on the road, and these people actually have to go around the water, and if they don't, they're actually going to get their car wet. And so this is just one of the obstacles here that we're have to dealing with in Rehoboth Beach. We've got some construction vehicles here at the very end, and I think they're working on a house here, one of these multi-million-dollar homes that sits right here on the ocean, and they're probably just having some spring spruce up done. And here's pretty much the tallest beach house or beach condo here in Rehoboth Beach. It's the tallest place here, 21 Ocean Drive. This is North Shores Beach. This is the beach where everybody comes and brings their dogs here. This is where you can come on and, you know, have a day with your dog, and, you know, they have to be leashed though. It's an unguarded ocean, so you have to be real careful about you know, watching yourself here. To locals, it's called Whiskey Beach, and that's what we know it as, other than North Shores. Right here at Whiskey Beach, there is a Don John or a Sandy can that tipped over from the high winds there yesterday, and I don't think there was anybody in. I haven't heard any reports of anyone in there when it happened, but I would imagine that would have been one hell of a brownout, if you know what I mean. We are at the home of 70 Ocean Drive, right here, extreme north end of Rehoboth Beach. And we got some standing water here on the road still, and this is where the construction is happening, right here a couple doors down. They're probably having some like I said, spruce up, you know, that type of thing, get it ready for the summer, and you know, so on. But we do have standing water still the day after the storm. This is downtown Rehoboth Beach, the boardwalk, the Grand Strand, the Miracle Mile, whatever you want to call it. Hardly anybody out here. You can have the whole place to yourself. This bench here got some sand on it, almost covered up. It's going to be a lot of work to get all this sand off. And here we got the Gus and Gus. It's still there. They're going to be open this summer. And lots of good times, lots of good food. Let's get an opinion of the storm from this guy here, local. He's not really saying too much. He's pretty stiff. Here we are at the intersection of King Charles and Newcastle, right here in downtown Rehoboth Beach. This is the home of our illustrious mayor right here. And there's the guest house. And this guy's been the mayor for like 50 years maybe. And right here yesterday, right there, when I came by here, there was a huge branch sitting there with a bunch of pine needles, and it looks like the city has all that under control here. In front of the mayor's home, you got to have that cleaned up real quick. Can't have the mayor looking bad. Right there, that's his house, Ocean Block. Right there at the end of his street is the beach right there. Very convenient for the mayor. Right here we are at the extreme southern part of the boardwalk here at Rehoboth Beach. This is what is known as Poodle Beach, which is the gay area where the gays seem to gather every summer and frolic and play in the waves. We have multi-million-dollar homes that sit right here on the sand, and no damage. I don't see any damage from the one hell of a storm, and everything looks good. There's the water fountain covered up for the winter time, and here's our beach rules and regulations and that information that you need to know if you're going to come here and spend any time. This is what's called a major traffic infraction here in Rehoboth Beach. The WKUTZ news van is parked probably maybe half a foot over the yellow area, and if you get caught doing that here, that is like at least a $40 fine guaranteed when the police are around to visualize this. But I think we're in the okay today. I would imagine. There's a hot little red sports car here in front of this multi-million-dollar home here at Prospect Street here in Rehoboth Beach. The ducks seem pretty happy here today. The day after the storm, they're all relaxing here and whatnot here at Silver Lake. And here's some video of some major damage here. We have some pretty good sized branches that came down, and they'll probably have to be cleaning this up here pretty soon here before the weather starts turning for springtime here. Here we are just south of Dewey Beach. Major route, Route 1, is closed to through traffic down at the Indian River Inlet. There is a police car here, a couple trucks, a snowplow, 2 snowplows, a guy in a truck with the lights going, and we are paying these people to sit here 24 hours a day until they open the road up, which has sand on it from the superstorm yesterday. And the federal government spent like around $60 to $80 million for this new bridge down here, but they forgot to reinforce the sand dunes right in front of the bridge, which uh-oh, here comes a cop. Cop's gonna say something maybe. Oh no, he's just moving a bag or something. Uh-oh, here comes a state park ranger. We'll see what he's gonna do, but the road is closed north to south, and if you want to go north of here, you have to go all the way around the bay, which is back here. You have to go all the way around the bay, which is like 30 miles out of your way to get north of here. If you wanted to go shopping or go to the hospital, ambulances have to go around, that type of thing. There's the World War II lookout there, and some beach block homes, but everything south of here, yeah, you got to go around. You can't get through here. We are live from Dewey Beach, Delaware. WKUTZ TV. Signing off. Back to you in the station.